doing my first live from Oaxaca, Mexico, and gosh, over a year it's been since I've been here. So welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Camina the Coach. I've been working and living abroad for the last over a decade. Everything is a mush right now. So on this channel, you will find a mixture of videos geared towards living better, happier, more peaceful life, videos about working and living abroad, and videos about working and dealing through early childhood trauma. I am a late discovery transracial adoptee, and so you'll find a mixture of videos on this channel about all of these topics. So it is a pretty diverse channel. I most recently was working as an educator at the American University in Baghdad, Iraq, and I have made the transition to Oaxaca, Mexico, where I'm working at a university here. I found living and working on campus in Baghdad very, very, very stressful. I was sick and stressed a lot. There's not a real life there, so to speak, because we are restricted to the campus, and it was just hard. It was unhappy. The people that work there are quite unhappy. The people going to school there are under a lot of stress and unhappy. So all of that trickled down to a very sensitive person, and it was just hard. It was really hard. Talking kind of quietly because there's really an echo in this office, and people can just hear me right outside my door. So now I'm currently at a university in Oaxaca, Mexico. This has been my goal for many years now. This is my third time here in 8 years, I guess, and I'm hoping that this time will stick. What's different this time? I've come with a substantial nest egg. I've got a little bit of money as cushion in the bank, and I feel good about that because I don't have to cut corners on what I want for my place. I don't have to cut corners on rent, which is a big deal. I make a local salary in Mexico. So it's not a lot of money. It's enough to live on, but it's not really enough to have a substantial savings. So it was really important to come with enough money so that I'm not worried about money. So I, before New Year's, so it wasn't a New Year's resolution, but I've recently gone plant-based and whole foods, and being plant-based in Iraq and Mexico can potentially be a challenge. These are big meat-eating countries. So how is that going? It's going great, honestly. It's a big rice-eating, bean-eating country, so I have access to all kinds of rice, and I have access to beans, and I'm making an amazing lentil tofu that's really easy to make, and I can use that in my tacos, and so I don't eat out a ton. I can. People look at me like I'm crazy when I tell them I don't eat meat products. They kind of looked at me like I'm crazy, but I can do tostadas of bean and lettuce and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, I'm not starving. I do have an oven, which is unusual for here. Most people just do a burner. So I do have an oven with a stove on top and a medium-sized refrigerator. Most people do little, short, small refrigerators here. I've got not quite a full-size refrigerator, but close, and it's full. I cook a lot. I have to cook a lot because I have to eat more so that I stay full and that I don't get caught hungry needing a snack when I don't have access to the food that I need to save me. So that's going well. I found a house here and it is unfortunate. One of my concerns with going permaculture, so I'm big into permaculture, and permaculture ultimately is kind of farming the natural way, allowing nature to do what nature does. And so I found a house that's made of adobe. It has a gray water filtration system, a black water filtration system, a rainwater collection system, and a place for me to compost my kitchen waste, which is amazing. So I am successfully composting. I am not successfully permaculturing because, as I was afraid in another video I talked about this, the bugs are overwhelming me. Because it's adobe, it's not sealed adobe, it's very traditional adobe, so it's a beautiful house to look at, but it's very dirty. It's literally like dirt walls and dirt floor, not the dirt, but adobe. So if I drop anything, it's filthy. There are ants and scorpions and tarantulas living inside the walls. So it is essentially like living in a fancy cave, which is a little freakish. And it's a little too expensive. If I loved it, I wouldn't mind paying the money for it, but I don't love it. I wanted to love it, and so I found another place that I'm gonna have to move to that's amazingly new, but also pretty sterile because it's new. It doesn't have a place for me to plant, so I'll be having to use raised beds. And I'm a little concerned about how I'm going to be able to compost under these circumstances. I am assuming that because everything that comes from my table will be green material, that I will have to use outside brown material, because I don't actually have, I'm not going to have brown material, versus where I'm at right now I have brown material like leaves and stuff from the yard. But I'm finding composting really exciting, and it's also not a problem now that I don't eat any kind of animal products. Smell is not a problem, which is something I was concerned about. Smell, pests like rats and stuff, dogs or cats digging through it, there's none of that. And when I turned my pile this weekend, I didn't see any of my scraps from last week. In fact, the only thing that I saw was something that was there before I got here. So that's pretty cool and exciting. Permaculture, what am I going to do about that? Well, I'm going to grow some stuff. It's going to have to be in raised beds. I don't know how that's going to work out where I live now, but we'll see. So, is the grass greener on the other side? So for me, before I left Iraq, when I came to the conclusion that I was leaving Iraq, I really aggressively started tackling the mental health stuff that was plaguing me. I was in a really bad place, and you want to blame it on where you are. Now, granted, there's a lot of bad energy in Iraq right now, especially with the war in Gaza and Iran trying to use Iraq as a puppet. It's not great energy in the region right now. However, wherever you go, there you are, and I've learned that the hard way in my time working and living abroad. So it was really important to me to aggressively lean into my practice of meditation, going to bed early, exercising, taking better care of myself, so that when I made this transition to Mexico, that I wouldn't just be bringing my angst with me. I didn't want to bring those hard feelings here with me. And did I succeed? Yes, I did. I have faced, I've not been here, have I been here a month? I guess I've been here a month today. Yay! I've been here about a month, and I faced some challenges. I faced a lot of challenges for it to be a month. But do I feel good? Do I feel peaceful about it? Absolutely. I feel really good about it, and I'm really thankful that I had the forethought to do the work before I came. And I have really been aggressively doing the work. I'm still doing the work here. It's just different. I sleep differently here. I sleep a lot here. The elevation is different here. I believe Iraq is closer to sea level, and this place is pretty high above sea level. So I'm not in the greatest physical condition I should be, but I have lost a lot of weight already just walking back and forth to work and stuff like that. So I'm elated. It's a big difference. So the big takeaway for people watching that I would like to leave people with is that wherever you go, there you are. And I've talked about this a lot. If you're going through something with a place or inside of yourself and you think that moving abroad is going to fix that, it's not. Whatever you're feeling, you're going to take those feelings with you and transfer it to whoever and whatever is where you are. I know, speaking from experience. So attend to that stuff first. I feel greener on the other side, but again, I feel like it's because I've done my work. This place is hugely different from where I was. It's a different set of coworkers, a different type of university. It's just a different feel that I'm really thankful for. Really, really thankful for. And I guess that's it, right? So we'll go ahead and leave it right there. And yeah, take care of your insides. Don't take your stuff with you wherever you're going to. It makes a big difference. And so thank you for sharing this current journey. I think that somebody commented, if you are watching and you commented, thank you. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see it, and it's my phone that I'm live streaming from. So, yes, so cheers from Mexico. Life is going to be different here. It's going to be much simpler here. I won't be doing as much big international traveling, but there's plenty to see and experience here in Mexico. And I'm thankful for having done the work and being able to find the peace that all of us are hoping for, that all of us are searching for. So until next time, I will leave it there. My name is Kamina the Coach, sending you a love, light, peace, and joy. Until next time, again, I'm Kamina the Coach, and I'm out. Peace. How do I turn this thing off?